Have you ever felt like the whole world is conspiring against you, like a movie where the writer hates you? We've all had bad days, but for some, being a victim isn't just a moment, it is a lifestyle choice. Psychologists call this chronic victim syndrome. It feels like a safe harbor, a comfortable cage in a chaotic world. Today, we are not here to blame you. We are here to look at why the brain chooses suffering. One major reason is the external locus of control, believing that outside forces steer your entire life's direction. If I am always the victim, I am always the good guy. Everyone else becomes the villain automatically. This role provides an instant boost to the ego without requiring any painful self-reflection or personal change. Vulnerability is often rewarded with validation. Likes, hugs, and support become a substitute for true, healthy human connection. The victim role is the ultimate shield against accountability. If nothing is your fault, you never have to try. This behavior often starts in childhood. Some children only received love and attention when they were hurt or crying. As adults, this survival mechanism becomes a shackle preventing us from seeing our own power to grow. A study from Tel Aviv University identified a trait called TIV, or tendency for interpersonal victimhood. Researchers found that these individuals aren't faking it. Their brains actually process social interactions very differently. They have a hyper-vigilance for offense, constantly scanning for signs of being ignored or slighted by others. To them, a friend's late text isn't being busy. It feels like intentional abandonment and a personal attack. This mentality acts like a pair of dirty glasses, turning every smile into a smirk and silence into judgment. Understanding this science helps us move from anger to compassion for ourselves and for those around us. To break the cycle, we must embrace radical responsibility. You aren't responsible for the trauma, but for the healing. Shift your mindset from asking, "Why me?" to "What now?" This simple change puts you back in control. "Why me?" keeps you staring at the rearview mirror, but "What now?" puts your hands back on the steering wheel. You are not a side character. You are the author of your own story, even if the beginning was tragic. Your wounds do not define your identity. You are much more than the negative things that happened to you. Supporting someone in this trap is hard. Don't join them in the hole. Stand at the top and lead. Be kind, set boundaries, and encourage their hidden strength instead of feeding their feelings of helplessness. Healing is not a race. It is a practice. Every small step forward is a victory for your soul. If this message resonated with you today, let's start a conversation in the comments about your journey. Subscribe to Draw Human Nature for more deep dives into the human mind and the beauty of healing. You have the power to change. The rest of your book is still blank, waiting for your brush. Let's look deeper at the moral high ground. It feels good to be the innocent one in conflict, but this moral superiority stops us from seeing how our own actions might contribute to our problems. Real growth happens when we take off the victim mask and face the messy truth of being human. Sometimes we use our pain to manipulate others, even if we don't realize we are doing it. Breaking this habit requires immense courage. It means stepping out of the familiar shadow into the bright sun. We often fear the freedom of choice because choice brings the possibility of making a mistake. But a mistake you own is better than a success you didn't work for. It belongs to you. The Tel Aviv study also noted a lack of empathy for others' pain in those with high TIV. When our own cup of suffering is full, we have no room to see the struggles of others. Emptying that cup starts with self-compassion, not self-pity. There is a very big difference between the two. Self-pity says, "I am helpless," but self-compassion says, "I am hurting and I will take care of myself." Think of your life as a watercolor painting. Even the dark spots can be turned into something beautiful. You are not broken. You are a work in progress, and every brushstroke counts toward your masterpiece. Stop waiting for an apology that may never come. Your healing cannot depend on someone else's actions. Forgive yourself for staying in the victim role for so long. It was how you survived. But now you are safe enough to let go. You are strong enough to be free. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to be better, not just those who pity you. True friends will hold a mirror to your strength, helping you see the hero inside the victim. The journey from victim to survivor is the most heroic path a human being can ever take. Remember, the world isn't against you. The world is just waiting for you to join the dance. Look at the small wins today. Did you take responsibility for one small thing? That is progress. Each what now decision builds a bridge over the valley of why me, and it's not fair. Life is messy, and that's okay. The beauty is in how we handle the mess. Don't let your story become your prison. Rewrite the narrative to include your power and resilience. We all have a victim inside us. The key is to not let that part drive the car. Take a deep breath. Feel the ground beneath you. You are here, and you are capable. The comfortable cage may feel safe, but there is no wind and no sun inside those bars. Today, choose to be the observer of your thoughts, not the prisoner of your emotions. Awareness is the light that dissolves the shadows of victimhood. Keep shining that light every day. You are the artist. You are the brush, and your life is the most precious canvas. Don't be afraid to paint over the mistakes. Every layer adds depth and character to your soul. This path is not easy, but it is the only one that leads to true, lasting peace. Thank you for choosing to grow with us. Your journey matters more than you can imagine. The human spirit is unbreakable once it realizes it doesn't need to be protected by pain. Go out today and do one thing that proves you are in control of your destiny. The sun is shining on the other side of your excuses. Walk toward it with confidence. Healing starts now, not tomorrow, not when they apologize, but right here in this very moment. You are loved, you are worthy, and you are finally free to be yourself. Subscribe and join our community of seekers. Let's explore the human nature together, one brushstroke at a time. Peace be with you. Until next time, keep creating, keep growing, and keep being you.